Hey all, another week in 2010. I'm actually recording from the office right now. You can hear the birds outside. It's pretty much in the getting to sunset. But it's been a great week. It's been a week of great learning and great training. We actually had a discipleship training this week, which was really good. The week actually started on Wednesday when I was pretty much in the office the whole day, and then that evening we had prayer meeting. And that night I actually went for a walk, and on my way back home, there was this little cat on the road, which was a little black cat, and it had hurt its left foot and it was hobbling around. And at one point it just turned around and looked at me, and I was pretty much blinded because of the reflection of its eyes, and it was almost like staring into the sun, and how you get these little blue patches. And I think that only cleared up about 5 minutes after that time when I looked into its eyes. And it's just amazing how God has created these creatures, and how they see, and how God's beauty can be seen in everything, and the Creator's beauty can be seen in everything. And it's amazing how we're formed in His image. Anyway, Thursday was we were supposed to have a meeting, Pastor and myself and a few of the others, but for some reason that was canceled, and I was in the office the whole day. And that evening we had the discipleship training done by Jerry Collins. Jerry Collins does a lot of discipleship training in a lot of places, and he's actually going to be in and out of India and doing trainings with our church and people in Calcutta. But he actually works with this group called Relational Concepts. And they actually have a website called relationalconcepts.org, and it's a great website. I actually checked it out. The material they have is all free over there. I think they have it categorized into 4 years of study books. Really great for someone who wants to check out and go through discipleship material. And they've also got a few other flyers which would help you get perspectives on other things, and a lot of information with relation to Christianity. The next day Rahul was leaving, so I was in the office in the morning, and that evening before discipleship training, Rahul actually left for the station where he was heading back to his seminary for a course, and he'd be back here in about 3 weeks. But the discipleship training course was really good, and we covered about 3,500 years of Christian history, from creation all the way till the fall of the temple. And then today we covered the entire stretch all the way till Revelations, and it was great because it opened up our eyes to so many things that we knew, and it helped us categorize and put things in such an easy way to remember, in such a way to be able to apply and recall and remember things. And it was just great. It was a great new perspective that could be added to our benefit, and to help us to study the Bible and understand it better too. That evening my uncle and aunt and my cousin actually came in, and they're actually leaving for Bangkok in a few days, but they would be staying with me. Saturday morning we had a worship practice, and that night we decided to go out for dinner, my uncle, aunt, and cousin. And we decided to try this restaurant called Five Rivers, which is really great looking, beautiful ambience. The music was nice, but the food was a bit disappointing. And I think just the ambience was good, but the food was not too great, and we pretty much didn't eat too much. Sunday morning was an eventful morning, because at 5 o'clock my cousin and aunt and everyone, they caught the flight for Bangkok. And then I went to sleep for a bit, and then got up, and then decided to pick my phone up, and I had put my cup of tea on the floor, and the phone slipped out of my hand and went plop into the tea. So I had to try and dismantle the phone, and I couldn't get it all out, and I was shaking the phone and trying to shake all the tea out. So I took out the battery, took out the SIM card, took out the memory card, and finally had to go online and figure out how to open up the case for the phone. But I managed to do that, and they recommended on one of these websites that I keep the phone in rice, and that's exactly what I did. And praise God, a day or two later the phone was working fine. And I recommend, if you drop your phone into water, take out the battery, take out everything, use the hairdryer on it, and stick it in rice for a day or two. It definitely works. Church was good. Pastor continued his series on the cross and I, and the notes are there below this post. That evening we had the youth group, and we played some games that were really helpful for a lot of us, to help us remember the different events and different things that happened in biblical history. and how much it actually was a real good gauge of how much we knew and how much we could recollect. On Monday morning, I actually headed off to the market. I needed to get some work done, so got that done, and I ended up going and meeting my pediatrician, which who I haven't met for a while, but she's a great family friend and a very, very nice lady, and she actually helped fill out my immunization form, which I need to submit to the seminary. And I also ended up going and picking up 2 new fish. I think you'll see one of them, the smaller goldfish. You'll see that in the video that I posted, and the other one is a tiny suckermouth catfish, and I don't think you can see it because it's nice and black and it's hidden. But I know those fishes grow really big too. That day I also went with one of the people from church, and we test drove a new car in Calcutta. We test drove the new Ford, and very, very nice car, very nice drive, and I think both of us enjoyed that time. On Tuesday I was in the office, and then that evening we had CNC. We decided to shift CNC from Friday to Tuesday because some people had trouble coming in and out, and they had plans on weekends, but I think it worked out great. We had about 9 people here. We cooked dinner, and we all had a great time of fellowship and study. In fact, I used some of the things that we studied in the discipleship training course to lead us from creation all the way till the temple, and then we came to the 3 characters who, after the temple was destroyed, who built it back up again. And we actually looked at Zerubbabel, who was one of the 3, and the other 2 are Ezra and Nehemiah. But it was great to study his life. It's been a great week, and I pray you've had a great week and you've been blessed. And I'd love to hear from you, so do drop me an email, do drop me a line sometime. I pray you have a great week. God bless.